ओमज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. I offer my respectful obeisances unto my spiritual master who opened my eyes, which were blinded by the darkness of ignorance. Hi Krishna, welcome everybody. Wish you all a very happy Janmashtami. Today is Lord Krishna's appearance day. And the verse we are doing coincidentally is concerning to that. So we are doing chapter 4 of Bhagavad Gita, text number 7. It says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyudhanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijami aham. The translation says, whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. So Krishna is talking to Arjuna. The verse before this, Arjuna asked a question saying, Hey Krishna, you are my age, and you are saying this science of Bhagavad Gita you spoke to sun god millions of years ago, and now you're speaking it again to me. How am I to understand that you are my age and you are saying you spoke it to sun god? And so Krishna starts to explain. So, previous verse, Krishna is saying that you and I both have taken several births. You forget, I remember. And Krishna, continuing further, he is elaborating on the point that how is Arjuna to understand that Krishna is the same person who spoke Bhagavad Gita millions of years ago to sun god. So, to lay a parallel of what Krishna is saying in the software world, I work in software, I work in the space of security. And the way it functions is there is a team that lays down the standards, a rule book by which the work needs to be performed. And then we perform the work for a period, say like 6 months or a year. And then there is audit. What does the audit check? The audit checks the work performed against the standards. So they are validating. Now, similarly, there are laws of God. Those are our standards. And a living entity, a living being is a human being is meant to conduct their life according to those standards. A good question to ask maybe, hey, where are those standards? Where can I find them? Krishna is speaking in Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, and that's what we are reading. So Krishna is laying down these principles. And whenever there is a decline in those principles, Krishna descends in this world to re-establish those principles. And that is one of the times where Krishna is saying, Hey Arjuna, I spoke to sun god millions of years ago. The science is somehow lost. And so I am speaking it again to you. Like in our company, there are audit findings. So whenever the audit team comes and they check, hey, this was the standard, you performed this work, doesn't seem like you followed the standard. And so we are going to give you a finding. And then you have to remediate the finding, meaning you have to go back, fix not just the work done, but the procedure which did not follow the standard, because of which the error happened. So then you you remediate the finding, and then they close the finding once they verify that, oh, you have fixed it. Now, similarly, Krishna comes to re-establish the principles and help us understand the ways and means to conduct our life. Like um, when Krishna descended, he killed many demons. One of them was Kamsa. So the descent of Krishna brings forward his pastimes. And as we hear and nurture ourselves with those pastimes, then the demons in our heart are killed. And so we try to understand the principles of Bhagavad Gita, live our life by those principles. And whenever there is a deviation, Krishna will let us know. And we go back, fix it, and continue our life. And so Krishna is speaking to Arjuna, and we, by hearing of what Krishna is speaking to Arjuna, we learn and we try to practice as Krishna teaches to Arjuna. Wish you all a very happy Janmashtami. Thank you. Hare Krishna.